All right, guys, we're back. Welcome back to the Jovany Ventura Show. This is episode 54. This has been a week since my birthday, which was over the weekend was my father's birthday, and it was also Mother's Day. So shout out to all the mothers out there. Shout out to the mothers that are just barely being mothers, the ones that are about to be new mothers, the ones that have been mothers for a long time.
Ones that want to be mothers.
The ones that want to be mothers, as facts. The ones that have held it down since day one. The ones that are single mothers and still hold it down. They figure out a way. Even the ones that hate us, and trust me, I know a couple of them. Shout out to y'all too. I mean, we don't fuck like that, but it's cool. Anyways, what's the truth? It's all right. But shout out to all the mothers like that. Honestly, you guys are really crucial parts. I mean, both parents obviously are, but like mothers are. There's very unique and special.
No, mothers.
Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No.
Both parents are important. We're not.
No,
into the
I'm not
thing,
saying that, but I'm saying like a mother holds their kids for 9 freaking months.
Oh
dude.
yeah, for sure.
Puta, imagínate all that way and having to push the baby
Ah,
out.
yeah. I think with women, like great parents, actual great parents, not ones that are like are not. Well, it kind of goes to your kind of topic you want to talk about, but I don't know going deep, girl. I don't know, man. I think we're trying to have a good time. We're talking about birthday parties and that. Hey, I'm gonna give my opinion. Everyone knows in this podcast. Give my actual opinion. I'm always very truthful in my opinion. I think they've known that. I think that's what makes me in that sense. No, in the. I know it's true. I mean, we can introduce the topic, or we can go like just sort of around about my dad's birthday. It was cool. I mean, it was a chill night. It was a poker / birthday party.
I finally learned how to play poker.
Yeah, she did. She dealed Saturday, and by Sunday she was already gambling and being a degenerate and trying to go to Vegas.
I'm ready to go to Vegas. I'm ready to play with the big boys.
Yeah,
put me in, coach.
But it's fun, right?
Yeah, I think once you get the
hang of it, it's really chill, and especially because like I think when we were playing, it was Saturday.
I mean, no, also too, it's like I understood the game, but I think I never like sat down and like
put it to practice.
Learn. Yeah.
It's different when you just watch and you actually like practice.
Yeah. I mean, I understood like when, and sometimes I wouldn't understand.
And also too, like, Saturday, yes, we were gambling in the sense of like, imagine I don't get arrested or something. Oh my God, they have like a house where they gamble. I like that. We're just
it was a party.
Yeah, we're just sitting around, like, messing around, playing little small stuff.
Family.
But with her, I always didn't steal her money or like was like, oh, let's bet like $100.
No, we did. We bet at $10.
But my dad wanted to. He was like, yo, just do like yesterday. I'm like, all right, fine.
I lost my $10 yesterday.
$10. But we had a great time. It was just it wasn't a lot. It was like 20 people maybe. It wasn't a lot.
No, it was like almost like 30 people.
It was not 30 people. I mean, I'm not gonna count it out, but I don't think so. Maybe 25. Okay, and I think you're pushing it too. Because remember in total, my mom said if everyone came, it was 28. Not everybody came.
Oh, okay.
And some people came late too, which is kind of embarrassing. But we're not getting to that until later. It's all right. We're not. Hey, girl, I give my honest opinion at all times. No, but jokes aside, great time. Shout out to my dad. He is 62. Damn, he's old, huh? 62. That's not old, right? I'm the youngest though, so I don't know if that's like. Stop. I'm the youngest of 3.
And you're 32.
But I look 22.
Dude, oh my God, you and your dad are 30 years apart.
Yes.
That's crazy.
We've had this discussion before. Him at 30, he had 3 kids.
That's crazy. Oh God.
I don't promote obviously like killing yourself, but I probably would have killed myself. 30 years old in this economy, girl. Gas is $7. I can't afford 3 kids.
There's people. Okay, I wouldn't have 3 kids.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least like.
But don't make me look all like the crazy one saying that.
You sound crazy.
Anyways, let's start our first topic because we're talking about mothers, and you got to drop a bomb. Mind you, I just want to have a nice, little conversation. But you want to drop a bomb on us, which I don't mind. I think the better.
It's not a bomb. It's just.
Well, question: are we just talking in general this topic, or are we gonna personalize it?
I mean, to each their own. I mean, we could personalize it because I feel like we.
Oh, thank God! Finally, not just kidding.
I'm about to walk out this.
I'm not talking about you, psycho. Studio. You're not the mom in the situation.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Don't worry about it, dude. That shot's fired. So, you know what I need? Hold up. I didn't try to go. You do that. I'm trying to find a gunshot.
I was watching a video.
Okay.
Me with my videos on TikTok. Exactly. Everyone. I live on.
It's all right, girl. We've all been there.
So there was I don't know who. I know it's like a podcast that they were talking in, pero no sé cómo se llama. Whole point being, I thought it was a good topic to talk about here because I feel like I could relate, and I feel like Jovany could relate because we've like off camera we've talked about this before. So it says no sibling has the same parents. No sibling has grown up in the same house. no sibling has the same family, and no sibling has the same childhood. And I completely agree.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were kind of going more in depth on why this is like factual. And it was saying because of like the birth order. So like obviously like so like the parents can't relate to the first child the same way that they relate to the second child.
Okay.
And then also like the gender differences. You know how they always say like daddy's little girl and then like
mama's boy.
So it was kind of like that. But this was like this is where it kind of got me, because it says, so we don't experience our parents' love by them like just telling us. It's the way that they show up for us. And it's true, right? Like I feel like our parents can say like, oh, yo te quiero mucho, this and that, like blah blah blah. But like if they don't show up for like the most important things in your life, I don't feel like that's genuine love. Or am I just tripping?
No, I don't think you're tripping. I mean, at the end of the day, I think part of that, I think it's kind of hard too. It kind of goes back to in the relationship thing where you kind of say like, let's say like, oh well, I show love the way I do, whatever. Let's say the whole thing again. I forgot what it was. The whole categories things. Your words of affirmation. All those things.
Yes, but I also yes and no, and I'm gonna stop you there because I feel like and mind you, I'm not a parent, and Jovany's not a parent, but we have parents, like, right?
I am a parent. Karen's my parent.
No, but I'm saying like I feel like it's different in the dynamic of a relationship than it is,
of course,
in like parents, because it's like at the end of the day, like,
well, that's why I was.
If your kid is a piece of shit, right? I'm just saying, right? Like you're still gonna love your kid because it's your kid, right? Or you're gonna try to find ways to love your kid because he's your kid.
Do you think so?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a parent, but like I think because it's like you created this human being.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't do a great job at it, but you still created this human.
Oh, that's a fact. I do believe that. I think the kids are a reflection of the parents.
But I think what you're trying to say in a relationship, I think that's different, because then you sit down with your partner and you're like, hey, I understand that you show your love to me through words of affirmation, but I need ¿cómo se dice? Like materialistic stuff.
Or affection.
Affection.
Well, the point well, before you really interrupted me, the whole point of I was trying to do a full circle was, okay, you're right what you're saying. I'm not denying that. It's different. I accept that. What I'm trying to say is just how you as a partner can tell your partner what you need, right? But then your exact words were what you feel is how your parents show up for you, right? But how you show up is how they choose to show up for you, or something you need and how you need them to show up for you. So that was the full circle of, you know, how, as a partner.
No.
Well, hold up. Let me explain. You know how you need, let's say, affection. I give you words of affirmation, right? You need this. So if your parent is saying, I'm showing up for you in this way, but you need it this way, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of the same thing. Well, obviously it's different than the same, but that's what I'm trying to get at.
No, I know. But what I'm trying to say is, like, for example, obviously, like when we're kids, there's, let's say, soccer games. Let's say.
But once again, are you saying from the perspective of the kid what they need, or are we saying from the parents what they're trying to give to the kid? That's what I'm trying to get you to answer. Which one is it?
Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying. So you keep saying the whole showing up. But is the showing up dictated by what the kid needs? Like you said, hey, Dad, I want you to go to my soccer games. Or is it the parent being like, he just playing to play? He's like, and he shows up for the kid those games. But he really wants to spend, I don't care about soccer, but when I get home, I want to like play video games with you. That's more important. But he's like, yeah, but I just went to the game to go see. You know what I'm trying to say? So who's the more important? Is it the kids or the way the parent wants to be there?
I think it's both. Because at the end of the day, like a parent should show up, like, for example. Okay. Let's say like you were my kid, and I would be like, oh, I love you so much.
Goo goo gaga.
Not like that. No, but like in a sense, like me expressing it to you, right? I love you so much. But if you don't show up the way you should as a parent, I don't think that you do love your kid.
Yeah, I agree with
that. Because at the end of the day,
facts.
Because it's like you're verbalizing it to me, but it's in reality you're not showing anything.
I feel like I've said this on this podcast, and I'm pretty sure I have, because once again, with the audience, always very open. I don't know if we talked. I think not maybe like a specific subject, no, but I'm saying I've been honest. I think I have talked about it where in relationships or just in general with friendships or anything, like I always said, anything that was told to me when someone was drunk, I always took it with a grain of salt. good or bad, but especially good. Because for a good portion of my life, it was like my dad would only say "I love you" when he was drinking. So I correlated that, and I knew that something was internal, right? Maybe when you meant it was dead ass, like you meant it, right?
Oh, my video?
Yeah, when someone's for sure, for sure. When someone was drunk, but the way I internalized it because of the whole parent thing, we all have different parents. I did have that thing where for a while it was like, no, I didn't believe it. Like you're only saying
that's also like your trauma as a child.
Well, sure.
Well, not as a child, but it's more like.
Well, I don't think I don't think everything needs to be labeled as a trauma because I mean, obviously it did affect me for sure. I'm not saying that.
Well, no, but you hold on to that. You held not like a trauma in that sense, but it's like you held on to it in a sense that so like if someone would tell you something like how you said good or bad when they were drunk, you were like,
but especially if it was,
you would kind of hesitate.
Yeah,
like,
but especially if it was good, right? Like for instance, I said like this. And the irony is, once about the podcast, right? Now my brother, I don't know if my brothers even watch it, but I do think it's kind of a thing. They were drinking yesterday. It's the first time they both mentioned how they have watched my clips.
Oh yeah.
And they were constantly talking about it. They've never done that before. And I knew when I heard that, I was like, okay, but why can't you just tell me? Like once again, call it trauma what you want, right? But in my head, I had that conversation. I was going to tell you about it. We're doing it literally live.
Yeah.
She could tell you that. They didn't tell you that yesterday. But I did think about that. I'm like,
oh, I know. I heard that too.
No, you heard it. But what I'm saying is,
No. I heard when they said that. No, I know. I know that I haven't heard you tell me.
Yes, yes. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is like it's different when it's like something you really care about. Not to say you don't care about the podcast, but it's different, right?
Yeah.
The way I see
the podcast, it's your thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for you to be like, why did you wait to tell me? You know what I'm trying to say? It's weird.
Well, no, it's not weird. It's just also like again. How do you bring it up? But it was not like a.
Well, no, but I
mean, yeah, you could bring it up whenever, but I get
the same argument could be yesterday. Why'd you bring it up yesterday? None of the topics we were talking about was about that. Because Jose had brought up was Saturday and Sunday. He brought up two ones. One was the one with the whole hip hop thing. He was playing Kanye music, right? And the one recent was, I don't know, was with you or with Dion. I talked about Kanye versus Jay-Z. And he said it was when it was just all four of us. Once everyone had left.
But also he said, you guys are fighting on the like what are you guys talking about, cheating? Like what the hell? And
that one too. Yeah. That was the last couple between us two.
Yeah.
Which actually I need to post. That one's coming out today. I know we're recording it, but that one's coming out today at 7. You already posted it. You already posted it. But long story short, that's what I'm trying to say. You see those moments where like they say something, I'm like, oh okay. So I'm like, oh well, that's good. You're listening. I don't know why you wait not to tell me, but you don't have to tell me. I just think it's weird that you only tell me when it was that moment. You didn't tell me before. You know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say? But
Jose wasn't drunk.
Nobody was drinking. I'm just saying when he was, it kind of just correlated.
Oh.
But yes, going back to what you were saying with the whole parents thing. So in this scenario with parents, because Happy Mother's Day once again, even to all of them, even I'm trying to take shots. But that was a serious conversation. But in that instance, I ask you, since you said that, do you feel in that sense that people are just telling that they love you, but they don't show up for you the way they need to? And if so, how would you want them to show up for you? Or what would you consider my parents are showing up for?
Well,
you have a Kleenex or something? Tissues for? I'm just saying, I don't want to be like.
Well, no, I think wait, so you're asking me like if I.
Well, your example was the whole
like my parents
showing up,
or,
and then you said, "Well, it's one thing just to say it, but you're not really. If you're just saying it, not showing up, then
I'm gonna step it back a little bit. Okay, I feel like going back to the sibling thing. I feel like if we ever ask my siblings, which I think that would never happen,
it's damn sure. Yeah. Okay.
I think if you see us, or if you see us in different, not in different light, but like obviously in the same light, we're very different. And I think we could all agree on that I don't think we all, like, maybe they could agree, but I definitely don't see that like
you all got different parents.
Yeah, we all have different parents. And still to this day, we still have all different parents. Is
that a good thing or a bad thing in your opinion?
Me?
From your perspective, I'm guessing.
I think it's a bad thing.
Okay.
Yes and no, but I think it's funny because I've had this conversation with your mom about it, that she's all like, well, maybe it's a good thing because like it.
What the hell, Mom?
It
You didn't tell me?
Yeah, I did.
You have a conversation with my mom behind my back?
No.
Mom!
Mom. No. But no, we had a conversation one time. It was a day that we were off and you guys went to work. You and your dad.
Yeah, I think you had told me.
Yeah, yes. We were having this conversation that I'm like, I hate the fact that like I'm not babied by my parents, and I wish I was. I mean, I'm babied to an extent, but like not compared to my siblings.
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm the middle child, so I guess you guys could be like, "Oh, she has a middle child syndrome," and like, but I think I have a different type of middle child syndrome because I know like there's two different ones. It's like the one that like legit it's like the black sheep of the family, and there's another one where like the middle child has everything, or like they're like the parents are willing to give them everything, but like they cry that no tienen nada.
Yeah.
But no, I'm the like the black sheep of the family. But in that aspect, your mom was saying, she's like, well, maybe it's a good thing because it's like you became the person that you are, which is yes, right? But I don't think that makes it fair for my parents to be the way they are with my siblings. Does that make sense? But I think it's like, oh, like like pobrecitos, like let me help them more than the middle child because the middle child has it como se dice like she has it figured out in a sense.
Or has it more together, she doesn't need that
more
much
together that she doesn't need my help.
Yeah.
But then I think about it and I'm like, well, it shouldn't be like that.
I had that conversation with my dad one time. We were working. I don't know if it was that same day. Probably could have been.
Probably could have been.
But it was recent when I told him, like, the way you're going about things,
It was that day.
Was it? I told him, like, you're going to end up having growing resentment with other kids. The way you're moving.
Your kids are going to grow resentment.
Yeah, because, and the good thing is, like I told you at the time, right? Kind of like, if I were to tell you, have you accepted that? The way your parents are, right? It's two different questions. One, what they do, and two, have you accepted it?
I think, I mean, I don't know if I've really talked about it. I mean, I've talked about it with you and other people that are close to me. I'm sick.
Fine.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, I'm just dying over here.
Should have brought water.
And I should have, but keep going.
I think it hurts me more with my mom than it does with my dad. Because I feel like now that like I moved out of my house, my dad has actually showed up for me way more, which it's kind of weird because me and my dad had like not like the greatest relationship.
Yeah.
But my dad has showed up way more for me, like not living at home, than my mom has, which was like kind of like a shocker type of thing. That's like, oh well, like I would have thought my mom would have been like my number one, like my rock.
Yeah.
Which, you know, like, again, I know the type of relationship my mom has with my other two siblings that I don't talk to, with compared to the relationship she has with me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, like I have a whole fucking tattoo of them. So don't get a tattoo of
yeah, she told me. She's like, don't get tattoos of relationships or family or else it goes to curse.
Because it's a curse and you just don't talk to them for almost 2 years.
You just cover it up, girl.
That's expensive, dude.
Just cover it up. Fuck them.
Cover it up. Oh, you're going to pay for it?
To have your family covered up? Absolutely. That's a clip right there. Absolutely. Cover your family up? Absolutely. Fuck them. Not all of them, but majority of them. Oh, like 3/4, literally. Just one person.
3/4.
Pretty cool. Literally just one person. Pretty cool.
But.
Well, okay, we'll pause right there since you say that.
Mm-hmm.
And you also said 2 years. Question.
Almost 2 years.
Okay, question. Was that deterioration of that relationship with your mom that you said recently you moved on and all that? Does it go in correlation with the fact that you haven't spoken to your siblings in 2 years?
What do you mean?
What I'm trying to say is within the 2 years, right, that you're talking, we haven't talked to your siblings.
Uh-huh.
Was that also the same time that you viewed your mom differently in the sense the way she's been moving? Not because you say your dad has moved that way. Or was it even before that?
Not necessarily.
Or like shortly afterwards.
My mom has always been this type of person that like my mom is an amazing person. I'm not trying to like shit on my mom because my mom is an amazing person.
Opinions vary, but yes.
No. But I think my mom and I do view things very differently. And I think my mom also... I don't know how to explain it. Like, my mom also like has... I don't know how to explain exactly how my mom is.
Yeah.
But I know, like, I don't think my mom's intentions are bad. I just don't think she knows how to, like, handle certain situations. In my opinion.
Okay.
I know you have a different opinion.
No, it's not that. I think it's part of like, okay, like.
Because I say this. I think also like growing up and stuff, like I think I got into a point with my mom that I'm like, I know the type of person you are. And then at the end of the day, it's like, that's you and that's your flaws. And it's like, we're not going to see eye to eye.
True. I think
and I think it's also, that's where I kind of like was with my dad too. Like, we're not going to see eye to eye, but it's like, I'm going to like not fully accept the way you are, but like, I'm going to like try my best to like.
Well, look, you know how earlier in this conversation, I was willing to, I got into my dad the whole resentment, the way he treats different kids, right? Like, that can go differently unless you as a child accepts the way they are and just like, you know what, that just like you just said. Kind of like you just said, right? Like, you are who you are. I got to accept and kind of move on, right? I think in certain aspects, you have accepted your mom, but in certain aspects you haven't, which is why you say, oh, well.
I think this is another thing. I think it hit me harder the way my mom is because I think my mom has always been like this with me. Does that make sense? I just never really. Yes.
Okay.
I just never really noticed it because I lived at home.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
So once the environment changed, it was just more like, oh, so this is how it is always.
No, I think it's always been like this. I think it just never really hit me as hard because it's like, I still had my mom at like
arm's length.
Arm's length. There you go. Sorry. Yeah. So it was like, even though, for example, and everyone could like, people that are close to me or like even Jazz could like vouch for this.
Jazz. He's like, oh my God, they're talking about me.
Sorry. So when we would go out, right? Obviously, I would let my mom know where I was going. I would always tell my mom, hey, I'm going out. I'm going to the club, whatever. She knew where I was going. I would never not tell my mom where I was going. The thing is that my mom would never like message me and be like, hey, where are you? Or like, let's say with us, like with Jazz and like when we were all like hanging out together, plans would always change. Plans would just be like, hey, fuck it, let's go here. Hey, fuck it, let's go there. It was just like the night would keep going.
Yeah.
So, or like, we're going to go get coffee. We're going to go do this. We're going to go to the beach, whatever. My mom would never call. My mom would never call. She would never call me. And like, I got to a point where like, because obviously like, I know like Jazz's parents would always call her. And I would always tell her too, I'm like, I wish my parents would call me. And she's like, I hate that my parents call me all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
but hold up. So is that good parenting or bad parenting?
That her parents would call her all the time? Or my parents would never call me?
Whichever one you want to say.
Well, I don't know if it's because my parents trusted me or like she's like, oh, I know where you were, this and that. I'm like, but sometimes I wouldn't be where I was after. Does that make sense? Like plans would change or like we would just do something else and like it was getting late. And I think maybe because she trusted me that maybe she didn't ask, but whatever. But still, like I would want like sometimes I would like of like her. I would have liked her to call me and be like, hija, ¿dónde estás? Blah blah blah. But I think I wanted that because I never had that from her. And mind you, this is me living with her. You know, like me live, and I would leave. So, but I mean, it was kind of nice also to not getting questioned, like leaving at 2 a.m, you know, or 3 a.m, having to go start my friend's car. Well, it was Jazz and Vanessa at that time. So like they were eating fucking In-N-Out in the fucking alley, and I had to go jump their car at 3 a.m. I had to go to work the next day.
But once again, I'm not a parent, but not trying to like do everything. Maybe some things you're right. You do trust your kid.
Yeah.
And my kid, especially if it's a girl, and obviously I'm a guy, I'm a different gender roles. Even if it's a guy, I would still ask, where the hell are you going at 2 or 3 in? I would ask.
Well, no, I know.
That's
well,
just
my dad was awake that time, and I did tell him.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, like ahorita vengo, es que se le quedó el carro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go jumpstart the car and I'll be back. Mind you, my ass would drive to North Hollywood to go do that. So, mind you, I'm like, but. I think during that time, and you know, I had other like altercations with my mom. But I think that I guess I never understood it until like now leaving, like like once I left the house, that I was like, oh well, like it's kind of the same.
Well, it's funny
because my mom never called me.
What's the thing?
Like she never checked up on me. So what would be the difference of now?
Yeah, I think that I guess my thing is like, you know how you say that you.
But I think it hurts me more now because I don't see her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At least at home, I would see her in the morning. I would say good morning. I would chit chat with her. We would eat together, like me and my mom and my dad.
But it goes back to the same thing you said earlier too. It's like, but when she sees you, and I know because I'm there, she says, "Hey, girl, I miss you. I love you."
Well, yeah, but it's like because I'm her daughter.
So once again,
I feel like
so that's like your original point. Is it something you actually feel, but not really showing up for you, or do you actually feel like it's
that's
true?
what I'm just saying. Like I think it's also like you could say something, but but you have to actually like you have to show up. You know what I'm saying?
And she hasn't shown up.
I don't think she has. No. Sorry, Mom. She's gonna kill me, but it's the truth. She hasn't.
No, I know she hasn't. But I'm not really.
I mean, I think she probably tries her best, but I feel like sometimes she tries and then
I think there's a cop out. I think something because I know
she tries and then she tries for 3 days and she stops.
That's not trying.
Well, that is trying. She tries for 3 days and then
Would you accept that in a relationship? Someone trying for 3 days and then just not trying ever again?
No.
Okay, then so it goes like same. Not trying.
Well, but that's still trying. I know, but at
give
the
a pause.
Like, it's your mom.
That's what I'm saying. I think. Mind you, okay.
No offense, you can change a partner, but you can't change your parents. You can't change your siblings.
What? I'll put it like this: the best way possible. What you just said. Oh, it's your parents, this and that. I think the best way to put this is like, look, you're gonna view it one way, and I'm gonna view it one way.
Oh, I know.
The main reason is because two things.
But you're more hardcore than I am.
No, but it's not even hardcore. It's just I think it's no because. Maybe be gender specific or anything either. It's just more that thing where like, okay, like, how do I say this? I think you said this. You told me one time too. Like, it's gonna be easier to forgive a sibling or a mother or whatever's than it is to something like a stranger because you kind of have to like deal with them. So it's kind of easier to forgive. So they might forgive you for doing something, but not me for doing this exact same thing because you're the sibling or you're the kid child or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? When your family's a little easier, and obviously that's your mom. So the way you view it is different than I'm gonna view it, correct? So I see the fucked up. So I see the fucked up shit your mom does. You're gonna be like, you just saying, "Whoa, it's my mom." In my head, I'm like, "No, look, I gotta accept it." I mean,
you keep moving your headphones.
I'm like, I gotta accept it. It's your mom, right? Doesn't mean though, like from the outside looking in, which I am, the outside looking in, correct?
Stop doing that.
Okay, but this thing keeps moving forward. That's why it hits me.
You keep doing that though. Then put them tighter.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, okay, you view your mom one way, right? Because I was just your mother. But from the outside looking in, which is me, I see what your mom does. Like, yeah, that's not even remotely cool.
But I also think, well, that's where the whole.
Adding back to the whole hardcore thing. It's not that I'm hardcore. It's the fact that I can see my mom doing something wrong or my dad and be like, yeah, I don't get defensive about it or even try to defend. Like, no, they are fucking up.
Well, no, but it's also that's what I'm saying. No sibling has the same parent. Like in reality, I don't think. If I'm gonna sit here and be like, if you had all my siblings here, and be like, oh, my mom and my dad are the same with all of us. No, they're not. Absolutely
but that's the point. But okay, fine. Do you feel that she's shown up? Obviously, you got to ask them. Never gonna ask them because they can go fuck themselves. But in your aspect, would you say that your mom would say your mom would say that she's shown up for them?
My mom's shown up for them?
Yeah. And if she has, that kind of proves the point I'm trying to make with you, which is like, so it's a choice she's making about showing up for somebody. Because you say no,
she would say yes.
She's shown up for the other two, but
yes.
she hasn't shown up for you. So then there lies the problem. So then hold up. So in that full circle moment that you just had right now, that you said that, because if you would have said no, then I could just argue that's bad parenting. But no offense, she fucked up with all you guys. But if you're saying she's shown up for these two and not for me, no, then that's a choice. And that's not like ay, pobrecita, it's my mom. Like, nah, bro, like you're choosing to show up for these two, and you're not choosing to show up for this one. And that's the complicated
but I think it's
conversation
also
you gotta
that
have. When I have, just cut her off or something. Which obviously
no offense, it's like, oh, give to the less fortunate.
You're saying your siblings are less fortunate? That's fucking the hell, dude.
Well, I mean, at that point, if they're the ones that need the most help, then
yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and weep on something that I'm like, okay, like.
First of all, I agree with you, but the problem is is that no offense, your family is the type of people that they move that way, but then they'll still ask you for help, and that's the biggest issue.
Yeah,
that's the biggest issue.
But also too, I'm a type of person that I'm like, I'm
no.
I'm kind enough to do so.
That's the
if
problem.
I want to.
And that's not being hardcore or being like not hardcore, whatever. That's just being, no offense, naive or just blind to something.
No, it's not being blinded. It's just because at the end of the day, it's like, I know I'm a good person, and it's like.
But why do you correlate you not helping them out to not being a good person?
Me?
Yeah.
But like, if I wasn't helping.
Well, your scenario, the first thing I said was, okay, like they show up for these two because they're los pobrecitos, right? But when they need something, it goes straight back to you, the one that kind of has to say more together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, I'm gonna help because I'm not gonna be a bad person. Why do you correlate? What if you were to say, no, I'm cool, I don't want to help out?
I mean, I didn't help out.
No, but
I haven't helped out.
No, I know, and it's
and
good.
I'm not going to.
But
help
that doesn't
out.
make you like you're correlating that with being a bad person.
I'm not saying I'm a bad person. I just feel like at the end of the day, it's like.
I just think it's reap what you sow. And if your mom, it clearly goes the other two ways, which is fine. Once again, like, shout out to the mothers that don't like me, but it's like, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, to Jova.
What? First of all, we're not gonna have that conversation. But you know damn well your mom doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. It's fine. And it's cool.
Like you.
Yeah, okay.
To an extent.
Yeah, the extension that I'm with you, but that's not how that works. But no, jokes aside, yeah, so she doesn't fuck with me, which is fine. My only thing is cool. The way I view it, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Let's just exaggerate with friends because I can't bring up with friends in this situation. And I'm going to. No, I am. It's like, okay, like you can't expect, and you answer what I'm talking about your mom right now. It's like, okay, like we don't fuck with each other, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like I'm saying your mom. Like we don't fuck with each other, it's fine. I'm not mad about it. But then the way I view it, I'm talking about my perspective.
It's just that like
but then
my family doesn't know how to fucking drop shit. Like that's the problem here.
I don't think it was even that.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, oh yeah, we accept, like not accept, but it's like what happened, and it's like, we're over it. And then it's just like, oh, but I still feel some type of way. And it's like, okay, if you do feel some type of way, then just squash the shit and just move on. No one could squash anything. And it was funny because my grandma passed away. I don't know. I think I talked about it on the podcast.
Not funny, but I think I'm trying to say the correlation of what you're gonna say.
No, yeah. Yeah. Oh, like the funny. Well, yeah, but I'm like the funny thing was that like in the velorio, obviously, so like I went by myself, and my cousin, we were talking, and like, some people they don't know about the situation about me and my siblings, and the whole situation. But I'm not gonna touch base on that situation. But like, obviously, something happened. We stopped talking, and I moved out, and it was this whole thing, and it's been this whole thing for like
for
almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years. I'll be 2 years in October.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So,
it was 3 years. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No, 2 years.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to them. The whole point being, and I told one of my cousins. And my cousins are like, oh, it's because we're Valdeses. Like, we're so stubborn. And, like, we can't, like, just, like, apologize. And I was like, yo, hold on. And I was like, if it was my genuine fault, I would have apologized already. I was like, but this is my problem. I have always apologized for situations that weren't.
For you to apologize.
For me to apologize for. But the thing is that I was the one that would like
always be the one that kind of like make things be mended and all that.
Yes, because I was like, I don't want to continue doing this and that. All right, I'll have the conversation. All right, I'll forgive. All right, I'll like say like it's fine, this and that. Or we'll just sweep it under the rug like it never happened. Cool. But this situation got blown out of proportion. It got way bigger than it should. People se metieron que no se tenían que meter.
That's facts.
Made it so much bigger. Started telling other people.
Facts.
Like, that should have not been said. Like, it was just like, and it's just like,
but can I
it
be
messed up my whole family dynamic. Like,
true. But can I be honest? Hold up.
Like, me, that I've been a person that, like, I've always, like, held my family, or I would always say, like, oh, my family is, like, my thing, Like, I love my family.
That's,
like,
I'm pretty sure, like,
yeah, none of them have anything tattooed of my family. But me decided to fucking do all this stupid shit. I got to fucking tattoo.
All right, girl. We'll get a cover up. Don't worry about it.
But
me and Kevin.
No, we're not doing that.
Come on, you know Kevin.
But with that being said, I'm like that situation really fucked up everything in my family.
Yeah, no, it did. Yeah.
For me, and it's still something that still lingers. Like, it just sucks because it's like, in reality, with all of my family, like, it's not the same. It's really not the same, and I don't think it will ever be the same. Unless shit gets squashed, which I doubt.
It won't. It won't.
It won't work.
It won't get squashed. But now it's because of that thing. Not even because of them. But now, part of being accountability. I don't want to squash anymore. I think I've turned that. Oh no, it's not that.
You're making my life harder, huh?
Not even making it harder, but I think I turned that tide. I turned that tide. I'm be honest with you guys. I turned that tide. I think honestly, maybe right before the velorio, actually, when your grandma passed away. I think it was the moment at the hospital. To myself, I think that day I went home. It was the day that I went there, and I still would. I be clear, if someone gets sick, especially with Tia Rosa, because as much as he was saying that, which is true, all that is true. Tia Rosa has never once moved differently or acted differently, so I can't. You can't just group up. I always say all the time, I don't group up everybody in the same situation, right? In anything, whether it be good or bad, you know, like, oh, they'll fuck the whole family. That's not how it works.
Bug.
I saw that too. I don't think it's a bug, it's a little butterfly.
It's not a butterfly.
Get over here.
Imagine you could see it on camera.
Can you?
Yes, that's how I saw it.
Move, bitch. I'm just kidding. Taking the spotlight. Taking the spotlight. No, so because of family dynamics, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck the whole family. That's not how it works. Whoever, I always like, can you say whatever you did, man up, or whatever you did, you take accountability for what you did, right? And I'll tell you about what I did. Everybody, that's simple. That's what you should be in life, right?
Yeah.
Stop looking at the damn fly.
It's bothering me.
Right? I'm gonna kill it. Should I kill it in front of the camera? This is crazy. Right? So I can't say
murder.
So I can't say that it's all that. But where I turn the tide where I'm done, I don't even care if people even try to.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a killer. Murder, she wrote. At 41 minutes, it's gonna be like, what's the highlight? I murdered something. Okay. Where I'm telling me personally, I think I'm pretty sure I've told. No, I don't think I've told you this part.
I don't think you've told.
But I've told you for sure. Well, actually, no. I guess this is all on camera. Oh my god. Hello, Edith. I need to tell you something. No, but the truth is, I think it would never be squashed because I don't want to squash in the sense of, okay, like she just said the Veloria, I wasn't there, right? And I wasn't there. Why wasn't I not there? Is because I went to go see the grandma when she was sick. Obviously, she doesn't speak to her siblings. I don't speak to her siblings either. I barely even talk to their parents, but the brother was.
You do talk to my dad.
No, I do. As I said, I was honest into the camera. You could read on the tip. I said 3/4 of the family. So who do you think the 1/4 is? Shout out to Rade Capullo, whatever is right. So him, I was fucking with it, but then your brother's being stupid enough and a jackass enough to be mad dogging when your grandma's dying. Mind you, she's in the hospital, not like what you're thinking. Like, I want you guys to know the perspective for the audience. I'm not saying like, yo, someone gets sick, you go to the hospital, you go visit them. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because we actually went to go see her when it was that situation. The situation that I'm talking about is everyone who's going to the hospital right now knows that what they're basically doing is saying goodbye to the person because everyone knows she's going to pass away. That's the dynamic I want for you and everybody in the audience to understand. Like, that's the dynamic we're in right now, right? Because everyone was going there to say legit bye. Yeah. That's not my opinion. It's really what happened. Everyone knows what's going to happen, right? Yeah. It's just literally like a matter of time. Her brother is stupid enough to start mad dogging. I'm like, cool. Not really shocked. And I know he's a bitch too, so like you're not even about that. So I'm not even really go there. But where I made the choice of, okay, this is gonna be done forever in the sense of like, supposedly they're prideful, even though they're prideful. Well, her cousin said that. Maybe her cousin is prideful. I'm not saying that. But the sibling,
no.
He said los Valdeses. Well, hold up.
We just said los Valdeses.
Yeah.
But it's true. Some of them are
just. No, that's fine.
You man.
No, I mean, Valdeses. I'm not saying all Valdeses for sure. I'm like, yo. What I'm trying to say is, hey, you Valdez is for sure. I can only speak on her side, which is the immediate family, which is her brother, her sister, her mom, and her dad. That dynamic, I'm talking about those people, right? I'm not speaking of the family. Just that, those quote unquote Valdezes, those aren't people who are be private. Like, no, they're very like, if they need something, they're the first ones to call and need help. So, no, they're the most funniest people I've seen in my life. But what I'm trying to say is, where I turn the pages,
hey.
I'm just saying, it's the truth.
When I'm no offense, I'm still part of that family. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I don't care. Fuck them.
What the?
I'm just saying.
You have to understand that still like represents moi.
No, you represent who you.
No, I do represent who I am, but still like.
Well, actually, sorry.
Like, okay, sorry, you can't say that.
Sorry, I said that back though because you are more family oriented, so you probably would say that your family represents. Even though I would argue that really what you wanted to be representing.
Well, no, but still, you can't say stuff like that, Jovany.
What do you mean?
What you just said.
But they need something, they'll call you. That's some phony shit.
Yeah, I can't say phony.
I stand on that. You don't think so? You don't think if like you said, because your cousin said, and I agree with him, that some of these are prideful. If you were prideful, you wouldn't do that. I'm talking about your immediate family. I'm talking about the dynamic of the five. I'm not talking about all of them. I'm not saying that.
they just can't apologize, and it's just that they just can't apologize.
Okay, but
they just can't own up to their shit. And
okay,
it's like,
I won't use phony. Okay, fine. What term would you use for that? You pick the term, so then you know, like, oh, you can't say that.
Just don't use a term. That's it.
What the hell?
Just
Okay,
let it be.
All right, fine. But the point I'm trying to make is, in that dynamic, so now even if I would say right now, I don't even care if you want to talk to me, this and that. Me, I turned the page was from that moment. To the point I'm going to Veloria, because obviously I was like, I wasn't my parents be in that situation or my family. Fuck that. Like, you were gonna talk shit or whatever. Once again, you have to mean something.
Oh yeah.
You have to mean something in my life in order for me to even have a effect on me.
I don't know. My family is just. It's just been weird all around.
No, for sure. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say in a fucked up way, like, oh, they're phony or this and that. I just say fuck them in the sense of like, I'm at the point in my life where like, look, if I see you, cool, and if I don't see you, better. That's just the way I'm moving. And for sure, the way, because I know I am. Not about being hard or even being prideful. It's just, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. So I'm not gonna ask you of anything. Where I would consider the term phony is that the way her family moves, like, oh, I don't really fuck with you, but I'm still gonna ask you for help. And to me, that's phony. That's just my honest personal opinion.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say like, oh, everything is funny. But to me, like, bro, like if you say certain things about people, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you know what? I know we're not cool, but let's be a little cool, whatever. No, it is what it is. Like, even, okay, I put it like this. It was Saturday, my dad's birthday. It was Mother's Day. Josue's friend, obviously, doesn't know about the situation or anything, right? Like, even nothing. If that man is asking, hey, I thought those were your suegros and suegras, which was his friend Abel. He asked him. He's like, oh, no, they're not. Oh, shoot, who are they? He's like, no, dude, they're his. Which he pointed at me. He's like, they're suegros because they don't talk to me.
No, but
pause.
But
so
hold
you
on.
answer why he would say that.
No, but let me also say this too. Josue lights up, like Josue and Jonathan light up when like they see my parents, like.
Yeah, I know.
Baby, you like nobody.
What the?
No, but seriously, they do. But I think also tú también no, like, you don't feel like that towards them for sure. Well, I feel like more like that towards my dad than for sure my mom.
Yes and no. I think I've tried. But I think, like I said, since that moment where I turned the page, I'm like, cool, I'm done.
But also too, like,
me, you're asking me.
My dad is also sometimes weird.
Oh no, be careful. Her dad is some dumb. Because I guess the thing goes back to the same thing. It's like your dad, you can say what you want about him, but he never overstepped the line. Your mom overstepped the line. Your siblings overstepped the line. That's the difference.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's the difference.
No, I know.
Your dad still could be like, yo, your dad's tripping. Like, your dad's being a little extra right now. Sure. But he still never crossed the line.
My dad is always extra.
Those three crossed the line, which is why I say, fuck him. Like, I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
And the worst part is, like, well, not worst part is, because she's saying this, mind you, I can't vouch, but if she's saying, her own daughter's saying, yeah, they're the type of people that don't own up and don't man up, then, like, all right, it is what it is. I told you, even if the day of tomorrow, and I've told her too, like, I don't give a fuck if I even have kids. We have kids, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna change. I'm like, I still don't fuck with you. Like, that's not gonna change because, like, oh, I want to go see the kid. I'm like, yeah, you can come over from here. If not, no. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, no offense, if I don't even trust the way you move with your own daughter, how am I gonna trust you with my kid? That's just my thinking, though, right? It's disgusting. I can smell it over here. Thank you. Get nasty. But pause. From there, I was gonna take it from my friends thing.
Can we just not talk about the friends?
Just one aspect of it. It was just the fact, the same thing as, like, just how you have to accept how that situation is. And well, I mean, like, I'm saying, talking to myself, accept and just kind of move a certain way. It also goes the same thing with the friends too. It's like, hey, bro, like, I don't need to be here hitting you up. Like, you know how you have to move, what you have to do. Does that make sense?
No.
And if you're not gonna come through and follow through, then that's like, it is what it is at this point.
What do you mean?
Like, in the sense of, like, just how you feel like, okay, like, your mom chooses your siblings over you, in the sense of, like, clearly right here I'm gonna show up, and with you don't, right? Using your own words, that's what you feel. It's the same thing with friends. Like, if your friends is consistently choosing, like, not showing up or only showing up when it's convenient to them, you know, like when they need something, kind of like your family, right? Or when you need something and your friends is not, well, at that point, it is what it is. You get me? Like, I can hold it over your head.
Yes and no. And I'm going to say yes and no. Because I feel like now, like, me being an adult, yeah, I still don't feel like I'm an adult, but.
That was an ick. I know women say ick. What was that? That was nasty. Don't you ever do that again.
No? Okay.
That was nasty.
Being an adult, I feel like your life changes a lot.
That's true.
And I'm not saying, okay, for example, I mean, we don't have like our own place, but let's say we
do.
Our
We do.
in our heads. No. No, I mean,
no,
like,
I know
we
you're
have
saying.
our place, but we don't have. Well, I just spit. We don't have our own place yet. But I'm just saying, like, I think once you have like your own place, like life gets like real. And I'm not saying that you can't go out and hang out with your friends and this and that, but just
different dynamics.
Shit doesn't align sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Come with friends.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like sometimes it's like, hey, I'm busy with this person this time and this and you know. And I'm like, yeah, you make time for the people that you want to make time for sure. But I also do think that it's like once you get older and stuff and like you start having kids or, you know, people start doing this, start doing that, it's just like you do everything with your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do understand what you're trying to say about like, oh, like the friends and this and that and blah, blah. But I do feel like the older we're getting,
the older you're getting, things are changing, correct?
Yeah, like obviously, like like come over and let's go have wine and like let's chit chat.
Yes, but I guess what I'm trying to say, as that friend who's doing that, you also have to accept that things have changed. That's what I'm saying. So when you prioritize certain things, like for instance, okay, let's say you're now.
It looks a little flat. I don't know what it does.
I don't know, girl, but I don't know.
But you keep doing like the whole thing and it keeps going like.
Oh no.
I don't really like it, but sure. Then you're gonna give me ish because you didn't tell me.
You didn't tell me. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is your friend also has to accept the fact that, like, okay, things have changed also.
Well, I feel like my friendships have changed a lot throughout the years, for sure. I feel like I've changed a lot. Lazy bitch. In reality,
I don't know. I just think it's like weird dynamic where sometimes it's like you can say that in the sense of, like I said, like man, just follow through. Like if you say something, follow through. If you make plans with somebody, follow through.
But sometimes it's like I do want to follow through, and then sometimes I'm like I'm a little lazy. I don't want to go out.
So you're just a bad friend.
How is that a bad friend?
If you okay, once again, I'm not saying if you get lazy the whole month. But one day you plan it because obviously you plan it with your friend. Hey, yo.
Oh well, no, I.
And you keep canceling. Then you're not a good friend. It's just.
Oh no, yeah.
Because part of that comes accountability. You know what I'm trying to say, like, and also too. I mean, look,
I've done the canceling before, but then
I've experienced people who make their relationships their whole world. Baby, it never ends well. Never ends well.
It doesn't.
Never. Why? Because you prioritize too much.
You prioritize your relationship and not
over even food. Because if like, and I mean, I'm just saying food. I'm saying I see people be depressed in relationships and they just start eating. If they're happy, they're like, how much? Like, bro, that's a dynamic you don't want to get. And that's just maybe just not anything. But I guess we're talking about the friends topic. When I've seen that happen, and then you try to just come back, and that's the thing too. Like you kind of goes back to the same thing. If they come back and you kind of be like, well, bro, you kind of move how you move, you're going to be like, oh, well, am I the bad friend? You start questioning yourself, like, am I a bad person? Well, it's not that, bro. It's like, you could have, like, for instance, I'll give you an example. You remember Eric?
Oh, I never met him, but yes.
Yes, okay.
I think I've heard the Jaded podcast.
Yes, I know he was going through this and that. I always constantly hit him up.
He hasn't hit you up. You look like alpha right now.
I was like, no, he's not hitting me up right now, right? I know, like, I figured out something recently. Is it still alfalfa or no?
No more.
Okay, so I figured out something recently. I'm not going to say what it is because it's business. But since
Why haven't you told me?
Because I just found out recently.
How recent was this?
I love how, like, okay, anyways. What I'm trying to say is that aspect, right, was very recent, right? I found something out. Without him telling me, but I found something out. Me kind of just being like, you just put two and two things together.
Okay, Jonathan.
No, that's funny actually. No, but it wasn't like that. It just kind of ended up happening, right? Since the last time I talked to him, that wasn't a thing. Do you think that still stopped me from hitting him up and be like, hey, bro, I hope everything's good, this and that? No, because I understand what he's going through. You know what I'm trying to say? Not that I understand what he's going through as I'm in the same situation. I'm just saying, like, he's going through something, I can still be there, even if it's from, like, outside looking in. Just kind of checking in. You know what I'm trying to say? Even if he doesn't respond, right?
Yeah.
Very different from a friend who's always letting you down, especially over a relationship. That's what I think is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Eric is doing that. I'm just saying that aspect of it is crazy. Do you understand? And I don't think you should correlate that with, oh, well, maybe I'm a bad person. No, you're not a bad person. It's just, hey, bro, dynamics have changed.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, in my personal opinion, I don't think that has, for me, I don't think that has ever changed. Like me being with you, like that. I don't think that has ever stopped me from hanging out with my friends.
Well, no.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think in other relationships it has, because I think I did back then used to make my relationship my everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, I still do now. Like, I think like.
I love you're like yes.
Yes, but no. Like, but I still go out with my friends.
I don't like it, but yes.
Cállate. You're such a liar.
Dude, I don't like it, dude. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
He's dumb. He's like, okay, bye.
Honestly, I get better, man, bro. I get more time to myself.
Yeah, I know he plays Overwatch.
I do. Add me. I play. Add me. We play Stadium all the time. Well, what was the next topic? You got the next one.
Now that you're talking about relationships.
I don't want to talk about relationships. I was talking about friendships.
Or no, you're talking about relationships because you said, oh, if they make their relationships their everything.
Yeah,
we're talking about relationships. There's a few questions I have that we could answer or discuss about. So the first question is, are dating apps helping or hurting relationships? And I think that was a great question because if you guys didn't know, we met on a dating app.
Well, I think that same thing was the same thing you can say for it's kind of go back to like the internet. Did the internet kill relationships or marriages, or did it help?
Well, in my expertise of time, I met most of my relationships online. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
You didn't even remotely answer the question.
What do you mean?
You asked the question and you just totally bypassed it.
No, I didn't.
You started my relationship. What was the question?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, are dating apps helping or hurting relationships?
Yeah, you didn't answer that.
Yes, I'm about to answer. I just said most of my relationships that I've had have been people that I met online. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it has helped because especially when we were fucking quarantined for fucking COVID.
Now that we quarantine, what are you trying to get a pen pal? Get a pen pal?
No, like I think it was just much harder because everything was shut down for a long time. The whole world was shut down.
I mean, yes, but also it's kind of like that thing where, like, yes, we're shut down. But once again, were you planning on just having a pen pal, or are you gonna meet this person? We're all locked
down? I would talk to people and stuff.
You were lonely.
Also, yeah, I was lonely.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Well, no, not
during COVID, we couldn't go out. Do you remember how COVID was?
But it's not even that. I think also too, it's like me as a person. I felt like it was easier to meet someone online than it was to meet someone in person. And I say this because I would just go to school and then I would go to work.
That was your whole life?
And I would hang out with Jazz.
Yeah, how long you known this girl Jazz, dude? Shout out to Jazz. You watching?
I've been knowing her since 2019. We talked about this. Literally 2019. We're about to hit 7. No.
What is more complicated, a relationship or friendships sometimes? Both.
I think friendships. No, I think friendships. No, friendships. I think they're much harder. Yeah. I think a relationship is much easier than a friendship. But I do believe that friendships do also hurt as much as a relationship does. Because it's so funny too, because we were talking about it.
That's a good one. Friendships hurt just as much as relationships.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well, because dude, with me and Jazz, we've grown up so much.
I would argue together. Maybe even more because
we've grown together and then we've also grown apart.
Yeah.
like we've grown as individuals, and we also grew like we've seen each other grow.
Yeah.
Or be the people that we are now.
Oh.
So it's kind of crazy. Yeah. No,
we were crying.
We were talking about it actually on Saturday.
I was joking. I don't.
No, but we were talking about it on Saturday. How we're like, yeah, how like things have changed so much, and it's just like the shit that we would do, and like now we're like, oh, we're old. We're not old, but like we feel.
You are old. You're old. We'll take time.
We're not old, but like it's funny because like I wasn't even 21 yet.
You guys met each other?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
How old were you, girl? Last podcast we discussed how you took away my 20s. And now Jazz took away your teens? 19, 20, 21.
She was I was 20 when I met her.
Okay.
I was 20. And then I remember we went to Disneyland and she bought me a drink and I wasn't 21 yet. And I was like, woo, we're getting fucked up at Disney. Because you could get 2 drinks.
What kind of psychopath gets fucked up at Disney?
And then we also went.
Where is it? The whole around the world thing? Is that here or is that somewhere else?
No, that's Orlando.
That's so dumb.
And then we went to
Disney. Sponsors.
We went to the Post Malone concert. She also bought us fucking big ass. We were drinking prior to the concert. Then she bought us drinks because I wasn't 21 yet. But Yoaki, woo, drinking because I looked old.
What was the first drink you had? Please don't tell me it was a Buzz Bar or some shit or a beatbox.
No, I don't remember.
I think mine was either a Sparks or a Four Loko.
I don't remember.
That's how the fuck I got introduced to alcohol. That shit was disgusting.
Four Locos was like, I heard that it was like more intense than it was now.
Dude, you had 1, you were beyond fucked up. You had 2, you were blacking out.
I thought you had 1 and you were blacking out already. Cause
I had 1. I was like legit. You know,
but they don't make it the same according to what I know.
Yeah, but I haven't heard that too.
So I think dating apps do help relationships, but then they also could hurt relationships because there's some assholes that are on there that are actual relationships, long-term relationships, and they're over here popping up on Tinder.
I'm gonna defend the men on this one. Sometimes people make bots and bot profiles.
Cállate, let me find out that
if there's one out there, okay?
It's not me.
It's not me.
It's me. But yeah, so I noticed that, but that's my opinion. This is another question.
Okay.
What's harder?
Best for last. This is the last one.
Oh, this is the last one.
Yeah, so pick the best one.
Oof. Well, there's 3 good ones.
I'm
just gonna do all 3.
Holy shit, okay.
What's harder? Finding love or keeping it?
Okay. That's the first question?
That's one of the first.
I was keeping.
What's harder, finding love or keeping it? I think finding love. Finding love, yes. You have to kiss many frogs to get to your prince. You just ni modo que uno ya encontrarlo ya.
What kind of whore ass frog was that? Kiss many people or
kiss many frogs to get to your prince.
That's a whore. That's what that is.
No, it's not.
That's a whore ass frog.
Trying to find the love.
That's a whore. What that is.
You think it's harder to keep it?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because of situations that always come up because external things. For instance, you just talked about earlier about the whole family thing. External things, even if we're good.
But if you find love already, you find that person that you have the with, like, how is it hard to
Yeah, but it's always constant people on the outside who can deteriorate a relationship, or even you in the same dynamic where it's like, it's easier to leave than it is to stay. Okay, I feel like this. Is it easier to leave or easier to stay in a relationship?
It's always easier to leave.
So that kind of goes, it kind of defeats the purpose of what you just said.
But the thing is that it's like, if you find the love, you wouldn't leave the love. Because you feel the love.
Yeah, aren't you trying to be funny talking like that? I don't get you. The love.
The love doctor. No?
Wasn't that a show?
I don't know.
I think it was.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue.
But anyways, I was saying keeping it. You're saying
finding it.
Finding it.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, I've been in relationships. I thought I was in love and the motherfucker was an ass. That's it.
That's true too.
Okay. Do healthy relationships ever feel boring? I want to say
yes. Hell no. Boring?
Yes.
No. What the hell, dude?
Yes.
No, I disagree. Really?
Have you ever felt bored?
In a relationship?
With me.
Hey, you are the most exciting person I've been with, girl. Why are you laughing?
Because you're such a liar.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Like sometimes when I guess in the quote unquote, you're just like those moments where it's nothing like crazy and not like, oh, let's go here and there. You just want to chill and you're in a more relaxed state.
That's every day.
That's more of a chill state. But I wouldn't, me personally,
I wouldn't call it boring.
That's what I'm trying to say. Because I think that those questions kind of lead to that. Boring. Yeah, for sure. Like I don't want the highs and lows. If that's what your people are saying. Like
it just says that.
Yeah. But I think people correlate the whole like boring with like, oh, well, you're going crazy or like, oh, you want the excitement of like fighting on time. Nah, that's just draining.
That's toxic. You mean?
Yeah,
that's just doing this.
Yeah, that's just draining.
I guess just steady.
Yeah, steady. So if it's that term better. If that's what the term is, then yes, I think steady. Like the
healthy relationships are steady.
Steady wins the race. What's it called?
Do healthy relationships ever feel boring? That's what it just said. So
sure.
I think
I would say fine. Sure.
Steady.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, you could rephrase it. You could just be like,
well, no.
If that's
what's considered boring, where you're just kind of chilling this and that, like those type of nights, then yeah, I would say yes.
Well, yeah.
Or boring.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's. Well, I don't think it's boring because I feel like the boring is like you're like, ugh. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
I never feel like that. Well, I never felt like that. Maybe someone else has, but I don't feel
TMI.
like
I'm not talking about our sex life, but what I'm trying to say is I'm not doing that.
So like,
psycho.
I
do that. What I'm trying to say
psycho talk.
Let's say boring in the sense of like, oh, you're having sex with the same person, so is it boring? No, because you can always have fun with that same person in your sex. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh, but it's the same person over and over again. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it has to be boring.
No, but,
you know what I'm trying to say
but that's a different.
But relationship shouldn't be boring either. No, because it's the same thing. If you're just chilling, isn't boring.
No. I know
that's what I'm trying to get to. One thing isn't boring. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, well, yeah, but either way, like when we're not doing anything, I don't feel like bored. Like I'm like, oh, this is boring. I think I have felt like that one time with you. No, but like not like.
Here we go.
But not like in that sense. I remember like I was like, I'm just bored. I think we were stuck in the house, and I was just tired of being at home, and I'm like. I was just.
But that's different. That was during a time that she didn't explain the full story.
Well, no, that's why
I had to take care of my dog, so we were stuck at home.
Yes, and I was sick. Also.
You know what's weird about her too, though, and I'm gonna say that right now for everyone on the camera who even really knows her, and y'all know this, especially her friends. You can plan stuff with her when she's available. Nothing. I want to stay home. Want to chill. All of a sudden, my parents have to go on a trip, and then it's like, yo, can you take care of the dog? My dog has like medical needs. Now you're kind of forced to stay home. This person in her body is like, I don't want to be home. I want to go out. And I'm like, dude, this whole time, the other 3 weeks, we're just chilling. All of a sudden, that one weekend that I had the dog.
Well, that's not true. People started inviting us places. That always happens.
Yeah, but that's different from you wanting to go out.
Yeah, but also, too, it's like, I like to be at home on my own by my own will. Like, be like, oh, I want to stay home. Not being like, you got to stay home. Like, I'm like, no, dude, I want to be my own person. Okay. Last question. I think this is a good one because I could relate. And I don't know if you could relate. Maybe you can.
Probably.
Is closure real?
Ooh, great one.
Or
yes.
overrated?
Yes. I think closure has more to do with yourself, right? Than the actual meaning of
I need to blow my nose.
Closure.
It sounds really weird.
Personally.
So wait, what did you say?
I think that has more to do with yourself than you actually wanting to, how do I say this? Actually, you wanting to get whatever you want to get out of, it's of a feeling of damn, like, let's say, okay, for example, you brought up the fact that your family doesn't own up to their shit.
Uh-huh.
So closure would be like me filing like a one day your family being like, hey man, I fucked up. And like I can finally get that closure of like, I'm healed or something. Like, oh, like that's the Guadalupe, you know, like the oh
yeah.
Right? That's closure. Cause it's a feeling you feel, right? My thing is, you know, that's what I'm telling you earlier what I was saying, the way I'm moving, like I don't need that. Like it is what it is. I accept it. It's closed. It is what it is. Even if you want to talk to me about it, I'd be like, bro, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm not going to be cool with you no matter what. It is what it is. Move on. That's closure.
Closure is real to an extent.
Okay, here we go.
Because
here we go. Another relationship.
Yeah.
Another friendship.
No, another relationship.
Oh, my God, girl.
I think I've talked about it in the podcast.
I feel like I'm about to start charging you to be your therapist in the podcast. Just saying. I'll be honest with you.
No, so I was in a 3-year relationship.
Oh my god.
You already know this person.
Yes.
I really needed closure from that relationship because I felt like I could not let it go.
That's fair. You're
I
man
pulled
enough
up.
to be enough.
I pulled up with my friends. Oh shit! Pulled up with my friends.
You just blew my ear off.
I know, sorry. And probably everyone else's. I recorded that shit.
Recorded that shit. Oh, when you drove off.
Yes.
Yes.
And I just wanted him to tell me my face. Just tell me the truth. Like, that's it. That's all I needed from you. Like, all I needed from this person was just tell me, I'm a piece of shit. I cheated on you. Never loved you. Like, you know.
But why?
Because I kept holding on to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kept holding on to that, like, I guess hope. Not hope. I don't think it was hope. It was just more like, what do you call it? Like, you were with this person for so long.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck, like, you're really going to do me this dirty? Or it's like, or have the balls. Okay, like, I get it. You had the balls to do it, right? And this is where we had the conversation when you were like saying, oh, I would tell you if I was cheating. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't. Because it's like, okay, like.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like, have the balls to come and tell me. Like, you already did it, right? Like, you already fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't want to be with me. That's fine. But man up. If you had the balls to cheat on me, right?
Yeah.
And not tell me.
Do what you do, yeah.
Yeah, did what you did. But you don't have the balls to come and tell me in my fucking face when I'm like telling you, tell me.
Okay. By that aspect.
Huh?
You think I would tell you then? Jokes aside, I know the clip was the whole cheating thing. Do you think I would be mad enough to tell you, like, yeah, I did that? Or I'd be like trying to just gaslight the fuck out of you like I never did? Not talking about
if you regret it, I don't think you would want to tell me.
No, that's different. No, that's what the
I told you, I know him.
No,
because if you regret it.
No. It's one thing if you're cheating and then they say you caught me red-handed. I gotta deny in that moment because obviously who the fuck
it wasn't me.
Yeah, like it wasn't me.
Nah.
Actually, hold on. What's that song? Hold on. What was it? It wasn't me. Was it?
My nose.
Whatever. You know what song it wasn't me, right? Shaggy. Point is,
it
wasn't
me.
me.
Got me on the counter. It
wasn't me.
Okay.
Got me banging on the sofa.
It wasn't me.
She got me on camera.
No, she got me in the shower.
Right, got me on camera. You just said the other one.
Yeah, I know, but that was the first part. Yes.
In the moment, obviously I'm gonna deny it. Like, who the fuck wants to be caught red-handed?
But also this is okay.
But do you think, let's say after a while, it's just kind of like, hey, Jovany.
But see, I would be pissed at you if you would have done that though.
No.
Because Because at the end of the day, I think I mean, obviously we have talked about our past and all of that shit. So I think I would have thought that you would have been like, hey, Edith, I don't think I want to do this with you anymore. I want to be with somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't done anything with her, this and that. Like, I feel something with this person and I don't feel like that with you anymore. Boom. Cool. You don't got to cheat on me. Would I still see you as a piece of shit? Yes, right? Because you left me.
Yeah.
But still, you didn't cheat on me. I think that's where
He kind of pissed you off?
Not really. Well, yeah, like, yes. Because also it's like, dude, I was with you for 3 years. I waited for a fucking year, you know? Like, it was just a lot of these fucking things that I'm like, I did so much shit for you.
Yeah.
And then obviously now I don't regret it at all because, other things were found out. But obviously in that during that time, it was just kind of like, dude, like, just fucking own up to it. You already did it. That's fine. But I'm like, don't be a little bitch and like your other half of their hair. Like, don't be a little bitch. Like, you already cheated. You already did the deed. Why are you gonna be a little bitch now and not own up to it?
Well, I think that's the difference, right? I think in the moment, like the first moment, right, you tell me, I'll be like, in the first moment that you tell me, I would for sure be like, what the fuck, dude? I'm denying shit at all costs because I don't want to obviously like get caught red-handed. Once it's at the end and I know it's over, and if you were genuinely asking, like, well, yeah, no, I did this. I don't know why you would want to know that, but if you were to ask me, I would have been like, well, I did this.
This is where my situation. This is where I get irritated because I'm like, why would you do it in the first place? Like, if you didn't want to be with me, right? If you weren't happy anymore, why didn't you just leave?
You talking about cheating?
Yes. Like, why don't you just leave?
Because cheating is more complicated than just, like, you can just leave. It could be also sometimes where, like...
Because men, no offense, men are cowards. Because they just want the, like, okay, for example...
Hey, man, we don't got to talk about...
No, it's the truth.
Speaking your shit.
They're cowards. Because at the end of the day, look, you guys want to go fuck other bitches, talk to other bitches. I'm not trying to say everybody's a bitch, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, whatever.
Women
the girls
are the most beautiful beings. I think downgrading them to bitches,
whatever. But you know what I'm trying to say. Girls, whatever. You want to go talk to girls. You want to go do this, and this and that. Act like you're single. Cool. But yeah, you're in a full-blown relationship, right? You're doing this, and you're in a full-blown relationship. And if this doesn't work, you're falling down on this, meaning that it's like, oh, you have a little cushion here because you're too fucking afraid to be alone. Okay. So you don't have the fucking balls to break up with your girl.
Okay, it's funny. I like that.
Because at the end of the day, if this doesn't work out or this is you
have a little cushion here.
This is not stable.
Yeah.
But guess what? This is. So let me just keep this bitch around. Not this bitch.
Yeah, I know
like, you know, let me keep my girl around because she's stupid enough to stay with me even though I cheated.
But like, in that aspect, you say
that shit don't fly.
Okay, but that's the aspect I understand. Like a guy who really like he wants to be over here messing around, but he still wants the stability of the relationship, so he kind of like messes around. So that I understand. You're saying that is a coward, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But pause. What if a guy who's just genuinely being like dead ass honest? No, like I do love you. It has nothing to do with me want to be alone. But I do like fucking around.
Then don't be in a relationship.
But pause. Put up, bougie, because that person's in a coward. If he's telling you, like, no, dude,
go get therapy. That's some.
I'm just saying.
That's some psycho talk. Because at the end of the day, no, it's the truth. It's like, I mean, no, I'm not trying to be like, not, you know, I'm not trying to like, but there is guys that like love sex and
that's what I'm saying.
Have a problem.
Oh, not that. I'm not saying.
that have genuinely have a problem because it's like. Sex addict, they're sex addicts and they need to be with different people or they can't stay in a stable. In that sense, I can't talk shit, right? But you at least have to be honest and straight up with that person that you want.
I feel like we had this conversation before. What if like you were dating an artist and you're obviously not in that same type of lifestyle? No. And that person clearly has a lot of ass. They're not attached to the girls they're having sex with. Like I think, oh, I love them, but you're just like obviously like you have.
No.
Okay, but would that person be a coward or is that person you would consider different? That's what I'm asking you. I'm not saying it's incorrect. I'm just saying, do you believe that man is a coward? Because coward, the other aspect I would argue, it is a coward.
I'm going to tell you this. Luke Combs loves his wife. Okay?
Yo, why are we naming names?
Loves his wife.
Does Post Malone love his wife?
No, because he cheated on her.
Okay.
Coward.
He could have.
He had a whole dog. I love Post Malone. You know.
It's not
Papi Chulo, okay? But the thing is that he's still coward because I'm like, dude, you had a whole fucking daughter. You were engaged to this lady and you had the audacity to go cheat on her? Nah, fam. Nah. Now you're over here like dealing with shit.
You really think that?
Yes.
You really think that?
Yes. Luke Combs has how many kids and has a beautiful wife and he has a beautiful life and he ain't complaining. But guess what? Other fucking rappers, big ass, big titty.
I'll say this. Okay, how this? We love Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, the rumor for a while was that he was with somebody. Was also somebody else, correct? Was that the no? You have to say no names. It was that the rumor? Yes or no?
I don't know. Yes.
Let's say Luke Combs. I'm just saying Luke Combs. It is the truth. And let's say Luke Combs and that lady was cool with that situation that we're talking about.
Okay, but if they're cool with it, most women are not cool with it, Jova.
I'm not arguing that. I'm asking you: would you consider that person a coward?
No.
Would you consider the woman a coward?
But you have to understand when it's funny because it's the financial audit. That's the.
I'm a guy, kid.
Yeah. So he even said in the podcast too. In his podcast, he was like, if it's a topic of conversation between you and your partner, and you guys are both like, yes, we have an open relationship. Yes.
Yeah, he did say that.
Then
he did say that.
Oh my God, my mother's calling me.
Speaking of the devil. We'll talk later. You know what's funny? She's probably calling you. She's probably ask you for something. Bet money. And I mean, next week is going to be the Dion episode. But next time she's on, we're going to talk about that. I guarantee you she needs something.
No, I don't know what she needs.
She needs something or she's going to be asking you about the whole, I went out with your sister. You should have came over, this and that.
No, I'll call her right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if it's a topic of conversation and it's like you guys are cool, solid, then that's a different story. I ain't gonna judge, right? That's you and your partner. Be honest.
Situation. Would you actually judge your opinion?
No, I wouldn't judge. That's their relationship. You want to have an open relationship. You want to have different multiple people with you guys. That's fine. But what I'm trying to say is when two people are not in that same boat and one person, like you guys think that you guys are just the only people that you guys are talking to and are the ones being together, then you find out that this other person is fucking with another bitch or talking to somebody else, this and that, then yeah, there's a problem there. That's called cheating. It's just like if you're not happy anymore, right?
What's cheating on, emotional or physical?
Both.
That was the question I saw in one of your lists.
There was.
What's worse?
No, what's worse? Emotional or physical? I think it's both.
For a guy, it's going to be physical. For a girl, probably be emotional.
I think both.
No, for a guy, it's definitely physical.
Because also, like,
I guarantee you, every guy can give two fucks if they're like, oh, I love you, this and that. But if they actually legit physically had sex, it's way worse for it.
Yeah, but also, too, think about it like this. If a man is already, like, checked out emotionally, it's the same thing as a woman. Once a woman is, emotionally checked out in a relationship, that's it.
But we leave. You guys don't leave. That's the difference. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
We wait patiently.
We had this, exactly. We had a conversation before with you and that woman with Titi, and you both agreed.
Yeah.
That women have this weird psycho shit, and that's this psycho level shit.
Psycho talk.
We're going to check out the relationship. But we're still going to be around for the next 3-4 months because in that time, you're just working on yourself, how to kind of separate yourself. Once you're ready, then you cut ties. I was like, you're just like, what the fuck just happened? And then we got to go figure out whether it be drinking, gymming, or having sex with women.
That's what you guys get.
You know what? I'm down. Women. You know, I'm done. Done with this. We're going to go. We're going to leave. We'll leave you with this. I'm going to start doing this. For the first time listener, shout out to you. For the last time listener, shout out to you.
For the last time? What the hell?
Yeah, with the last time listener, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. First time listener, last time listeners. We're going to close out this podcast. Edith will be back. Honestly, Edith actually came through because some friends aren't friends who didn't come through. That's facts. What's the truth? Don't lie about it. And she will be back maybe in a little while. Maybe I mean, going by, in theory, it's going to be kind of a while because next episode will be Dion with ICEMAN. Obviously, that's the biggest news right now. We're going to get it all the time. By the way, next episode right now, we're talking about the ICEMAN. We're talking about Rick Ross backpedaling. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't know.
Kendrick's Not Like Us and Euphoria apparently got taken down by YouTube.
What?
Yeah. Supposedly to clean up like the whole bots thing because the whole lawsuit, whatever. So that was also a topic. I'm gonna talk about Dion.
I haven't. Oh, also Euphoria.
Euphoria also last episode.
Last night. I haven't seen it, you guys. I could have like talked about it.
We've been talking about it, but obviously
we don't know where it's going.
Well, that and we also don't do this every week, like just you and me. But once the season's end, we'll talk about it in the next episode. That's for sure gonna be a topic. Euphoria. I will say this though. So far, I think I will choose season 3 over 2, but I'm also not the biggest fan of season 2, so I'll put that out there.
Oh yeah, I mean season 1 has been the best.
Yeah, season 1's by far the best one. So we'll have to talk about that. The Chris Brown obviously was also another topic that I'm gonna talk with Dion. But yeah, man, next week is all gonna be about Drake, ICEMAN. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, everything because I'm gonna be dropping a whole bunch of clips. Probably like normally I do 2 per episode. This time probably 3 or 4.
Which one?
Next episode.
The biggest episode. ICEMAN?
ICEMAN. I mean, think about it.
I think I'm showing you.
Rick Ross did a whole versus around him. It's a whole thing. We talked about that too. Rick Ross with this and that. Now I was by the way, 7 p.m. live. I'm about to post the next clip. So Ventura 7. Don't ever say it again. What the hell is my at? Oh, Ventura _Jovany. That's where it is. Oh, I always put it down there. Anyways, we're good. I'm probably gonna cut this out.
Just cut it out.
I'm gonna cut it out. And we're back. Okay, boom. So
what?
Tune us next week.
I was like, oh, I think
all right, guys.
End it.
No, we're done. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Edith will be back in a couple of weeks. And thank you. You came through when friends don't come through. That's why I'm with you, not with them.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm fat.
What the hell, dude? Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.